Hello, welcome to
There we go.
Errant. This, oh yeah. Standing in for Michael Proctor is a natural 20 today. He is not available. He's having an enjoyable time somewhere on vacation. So the rest of us have escaped hell. And if you didn't watch the last episode during ReaperCon live, then I would say go back and watch it because it was pretty cool. They went to hell and did some fun things. This is a Dungeons and Dragons 5e game, and let me get some things out of the way and let the players. And I didn't get a lot of time. I didn't feel. I mean, ReaperCon was really busy, so. I didn't get enough chance to say thank you to all the players and how much I enjoyed it. So I'm going to say that up front for playing that game. It was awesome and a lot of fun. And all the players were awesome. And so say that and then say thank you, Sirenscape, for our background and ambient music today. Thank you, Reaper, for allowing me, who I'm usually DMing on Nightheart Gaming's channel, to DM for you tonight. And then let's go through the players and have them introduce themselves, their characters, and I guess who they are playing. Bobby.
I'm Bobby Jackson. I'm playing the mighty and indomitable Pugh, the gnome bard, armed with his war shawm and his happy-go-lucky attitude.
Those are good weapons. Thank you, Bobby. Gene.
Hi, my name is Gene Van Horn. I'm playing Gooseneck, the lizard man barbarian, and I am going to try and not get killed tonight.
For once.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
It could happen.
I wish you well in that.
It can happen.
Jason.
I'm Jason Wiebe. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm playing Corncob Thunderbludgeon tonight, and he's always ready for this extravaganza.
I am. Yeah, I think he'll be ready for this then. Then Rhonda.
Hi, I'm Rhonda Bender, and I'm playing Fathom. I like magic and making friends with people of questionable moral fiber.
Are they really your friends?
I guess.
I don't know.
Not these guys, the people who give me the magic, maybe.
Yeah.
Or questionable moral fiber.
And everybody needs more fiber, so
Right, even
it's
more.
always
fiber.
a good thing.
Jen.
So you're the one that's sad that Abrand's not here.
Yes.
The only one.
No, we're all sad.
He's good at shooting that bow, I mean. And then there's
He's
all
good at
that.
rolling them dice.
And he's filled with questionable moral fiber.
Oh, is that what elves are made of? I didn't know.
Yes.
Jen, how about you?
I'm Jen Greenwald. I am playing Kay Nimblewit, a human rogue who used to be a door and also has some amount of expertise in as a legal advisor in the realm of demonic contracts.
Yeah, that knowledge came in very handy. Don't know where you
That's
got
a
it.
resume and a half right there.
We could have been tangling with a pit fiend.
So here's the thing. From the end of last episode, they actually were teleported out just as they had made the. They were asked to go gather a soul in hell, specifically Fathom and her dagger needed to do this deed. And just as they had finished fulfilling their request, they got teleported back. And oh my. Like I brought all the...
Uh-oh.
Probably not. I also need to get the you see, when they came back out and were teleported back out, in the radius around them, they brought back a little guest. And that
Oh,
guest,
good.
yeah. So that guest was a fiend, a devil. And unfortunately, Michael couldn't be here. However, this episode is dedicated to Michael Proctor. Everybody, roll initiative.
Yeah.
Let me go get this fiend while you roll initiative. Hold on. Sorry.
Gosh. Can't we just sacrifice him and run away?
Huh.
He rolled a 20.
Yeah, we'll go off
Do we
Proctor's
get to use
initiative.
that once if we're like really in trouble? Can we?
I was
Can we
planning
use
on
the
using it
Proctor?
every time.
Poor Proctor. He's not even here to defend himself.
That's
He's
his
not.
tough luck.
That's the best. That's how it works the best.
If you're
Step
absent, you
step
get
one in
mocked.
Molly's down.
That's the rule of the jungle right there.
Mhm.
Yeah, he made his choice.
Yeah.
So you all kind of.
Yes, he did.
I don't remember your actual arrangement. I'm putting. Yeah. So you were all kind of together, and this fiend is going to pop out very close. In this case, to Corncob and Fathom.
Oh, it
well,
gets better.
Let me give a moment for the cameras to be set up, but I'll also go through here and figure out what we're going to roll. I am also going to roll. We do not have a dice cam this evening. Okay, so let's see here.
Isn't that surprising? Either do we.
Yeah, it's suspect. Pugh, Joel, what was your initiative?
A big 5.
All right, nice.
I'm not channeling my inner Proctor.
Okay, yeah, definitely not. Gooseneck.
14.
14, that's good. Corncob.
17.
I'm sorry, I looked at the die. Fathom.
16.
And K.
22.
Okay,
Ooh.
very nice. Wow, hold on a second here. We are going to, I actually fixed my light so it's super bright in here all of a sudden, which is not really what I thought would happen, but there we go. Okay, it is first and foremost, as you can get a lay of the land here, the person, the being that sent you here, which was somehow known to Fathom, sees you pop in, leans back on a throne of mushrooms, holds up her hand because Gruff, who immediately turned back into away from being a bugbear and back into an incubus when you returned, started to leap in to help you, and she holds up her hand. He stops immediately, waiting to see what's happening. And she looks like she's just sitting there to enjoy the show. Kay, it's your turn.
Alrighty then. I'm going to draw my rapier and advance on the demon thingy.
Okay, so you are, the demon thingy, and you are over here in this. I know you can't quite see it clearly at the moment. You have no problem getting there. Come around Corncob's side and duck in.
Okay. If I can get to it, then I will swing at it.
All right, you can.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh,
So a 25 total.
congratulations.
Wow. Somebody is
The new
channeling their inner
Proctor.
Proctor.
Proctor was sucking up all the BDE in here. That's what I think. Big dice energy.
Big
So
dice
that's what,
energy.
roll twice?
Yeah, roll
For damage?
in any dice that you might have had, you roll twice. And I will add, any dice you might have had, roll twice.
That is a total of 17.
I'm sorry, what was that? Okay.
17 total.
Okay, 17. Thank you, Justin, for the information. All right, so let's get this. This, can you tell me if your rapier is magical by any chance?
It is not.
Okay. You feel like the rapier did damage, but didn't bite and pierce the way you absolutely expected it to. It was a little bit
So noted.
reduced. Okay. And Corncob.
Corncob's going to cast Guiding Bolt at his second level.
Corncob, this thing is right in your face. So you'll have to do that at disadvantage, or you'll have to step away, which...
Well, I can step back. It just says a flash of light streaks toward any target of my choice within range.
Yep. So you step back.
I'll step to one side or back into one side and then cast. Is that okay?
It is. As you step back, this devil slashes out at you, though, and takes that opportunity to move back as you're casting your spell. And it's not going to interrupt your spell. It's not going to break your concentration or anything, but it is a 16 to hit you.
Okay. I have an armor class 18.
All right. It just screeches across your armor, and you cleanly step away and cast.
Okay. Oh. I got a 19.
Whew, excellent. I can't stand to that.
And so this is 46 plus 3 more levels, right? So 76.
Is it per level or every other level? If it's per level, yes, you're right.
Damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above first.
Whoa, yes.
Oh, so sorry, that's 4, so that's 8d6.
What?
6. 12.
That is serious. And it's radiant damage.
Okay, so that is 25 points.
Ooh, okay.
And he's lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, you can see radiance glowing off of his body as that strikes him. Fathom, you are also right next to him. His dagger is still in your hand. You've just popped back in.
I'm going to go ahead and take the risk and step back. And then cast Eldritch Blast.
As you step back,
Oh, he's getting it from both sides.
the demon or the devil just looks at you.
Just looks at me.
Yep.
Is he attacking us?
He absolutely looked aggressive. He was undoubtedly in the middle of attacking when you teleported out.
He is now.
Why is he just looking at me, though? That's creepy.
Yeah.
It's creepy. Why is he looking at me? I don't like it.
We're all playing in honor of Proctor. You must attack.
17.
Yes, that strikes him.
And 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Howie.
All right. Gooseneck.
For all the
All right.
creepy looking.
Whackety whack with my Morningstar attack.
Wow.
Don't hit back.
19.
19? Yes.
Yes, sir. Let's see. 7 plus 3, 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Wow, you are making short work. This demon, however, gets to attack now. Okay, you watch as he sort of begins to fade and disappears.
Oh, God, I hate these demons.
Oh,
And Uh-oh.
You must be at least mildly discouraged.
So I've got to ask, I don't think anybody has true sight or devil's sight or anything like that.
Who would need that?
Okay. Yeah. So she disappears, and the combat's over. I'm going to pause there because Justin has mentioned that there's a TV on in the background somewhere.
It was solved.
Oh, did you? Okay. Just
Can you still
Making
hear it?
sure.
Mine's on too.
I can hear something. I can hear something.
I can still hear.
Hang on.
Oh, then it was not me.
All right.
It was probably me.
NBC is going to ask us for some money we don't have or something. We don't want that.
My wife was watching her stories.
But this is a story. This is a great story to watch.
All right. Is that better?
Yes, actually. Thank you. So as this sort of demon or devil disappears, you can see that this entity who's resting on her mushroom throne smiles and says, "Oops, I guess something's loose in the world." Ah, well, you've done a wonderful thing for me. Thank you. I mean the dagger and the soul, of course. And she holds out her hand.
Definitely going to hand her that.
Okay. Yeah, so as you... Whoops, I'm sorry, Gooseneck.
Or Gooseneck, he's just trying to stay alive. That's his whole goal.
I'm going down.
Yeah.
Going down for the
Take
count.
6 points. 6 points, Gooseneck.
May your goal is to stay up this time. So you walk
Not
over.
to die.
Exactly. And she takes the dagger from her hand. She says, "This was a difficult job. And you all did wonderful."
Well, thank you.
Well, thanks
Yes,
so much,
thank you.
lady.
Majesty.
She says, "In fact, now I feel I'm indebted to you. This dagger is very important. This soul is very important to me. So, you seem interested in doing good around the world. And that's fine. I have a proposition for you. Or perhaps
Contract negotiator?
all of you are interested. Are you calling in Kay?
Yeah, Kay's definitely got to check all the boxes on this one.
Fine print.
Yep.
Didn't say anything about fungal contracts, but
So suddenly everybody's looking at you, Kay.
I'm listening. We got to hear the terms first.
Okay. She says, "There's nothing, there's things to benefit you along the way, of course. I understand that you need something out of it. There is an item I need taken to a port town."
our reward is another journey for the fungal queen. I see how this works.
However, this I have contacts in the town, both the town I'd like you to go to and the town where the item is. And they tell me that the populace there is disturbed by attacks. And while that's not much of a concern to me, perhaps it is to you. I just need the item, but you can do your thing along the way if you want. Help this town out. And I assure you this item has no part of this current strife or conflict that they're having. But I thought I would return the favor and make you aware of it, since you seem to enjoy helping people for some reason.
Well, we've helped a couple goats and a mushroom so far, so
We're very open-minded in our definition of people.
yeah, our people is pretty broad definition.
Don't forget the rat children. We helped the rat children.
Oh, we did help the rat kids.
You did. If you continue to the northeast, you will find the Twizen Pass, which is a bit of treacherous pass. I don't know if you all playing can see the little black dotted trail, but I hope you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That will get you.
Are those all collapsed holes to the underworld?
If you get through there, you'll find a lake community around the Three Sisters. In these lakes is where my item dwells. I'd like you to retrieve it, take it beyond this community, down the river, through Pine Brook, and to the sea, the port town of Mabreen.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Brinewood.
You never know what her name for it. It might be an ancient dialect that stands for Brinewood.
This is great.
Your item is in the lakes?
It is. It was hidden there a long time ago. A crystal shard.
Good thing I can swim.
It's underwater, or it's just in that region?
It's likely underwater in that region, for sure.
Oh, joy.
How will we be able to find it? Like, we'll know when we found it? Or...
Does she have a magic dagger that'll point at it?
Yeah, you got another one of the magic daggers?
She smiles. Make an insight check. Everybody who's engaged in the conversation.
Oh my gosh.
It's probably a negative.
Pugh, what was your insight?
7.
Gooseneck.
The 14.
Okay. Corncob.
8.
Fathom.
We're not.
Okay. Okay. K.
I believe everything
Not
she
very
says about
insightful.
everything. No, I'm not.
11.
11. Okay. So this was, you needed, so Gooseneck, you're the one that notices, perhaps because she's, you're not distinctly humanoid in some of that. You have some very animal-like features. And she has a smile that could be misconstrued on a fungal queen. But you immediately notice that her smile is almost predatory. When she says, that's a good point, you'll need a way to find it. Here, take this back. And she plops the dagger back out into Fathom's hands.
Oh, good.
And I'm a big dummy, so I just go, great dagger.
Does she have her fingers crossed behind her back by any chance?
Not that you know, no. Only one that noticed something really amiss. Everybody else just saw her smile and say that's a good point. But Gooseneck, you saw that her smile had something else behind it. And plops the dagger into Fathom's hand and says, you could use this to find this.
Okay, I'm going to ask her, is there any other way you can assist us in locating this item for you? Is there anything else you might be able to help us with so we can retrieve your item faster?
Oh, this will lead you directly to it.
How big is it? Crystal shard, you said. How big is it?
It's not large, perhaps 8 inches.
Is the soul still in here?
As far as you know, it is. You can.
I'm asking her. I mean,
okay.
Did you get the soul out that you
She
need?
looks at it and she says, Well, it's in your safekeeping now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
This gets better and better.
Pressure.
So we went to all this trouble to get a soul for her, and now she's giving it back to us?
Mm-hmm. And for a reward, we get to go get a crystal shard that's at the bottom of some ocean by her friends in the towns, which, for all I know, could be just bread mold and athlete's foot. This is great.
Well, I'm for it.
You'll find these towns
Of
could
course
use
you are.
your assistance during their trying
how-
times.
Am I close to
So
Kay?
You are the closest to Kay, yes.
Yeah, okay. Can I?
This
can I
isn't the
sidle
soul
over
that
to Kay
attacked
and
it.
whisper to her, "Kay, this queen isn't everything she appears to be. Something's going on."
Okay, you can whisper that to her,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then Fathom, what was it you wanted to say?
I think this person who was this soul did something to a fishing village. That's not where we're going, is it?
No, it's not. They did. They did. They asked for my assistance to wipe a fishing village off the map.
Good. Yeah. It sounds like a party that's engaged in good, something that we should be involved in. I think it's perfect.
No, that's the
fits us
person we took
perfect.
out. No.
Yes. And that soul now safely resides within my purview in some way or another.
Is there any
So-
ill effects from using this?
The dagger? Oh no,
Yeah.
not at all.
To us or our party?
So is it the dagger that points to the shard, or is it the guy's soul that is pointing to the shard?
The dagger. I could remove the soul if you wanted, but it would serve you as a more powerful weapon if you kept it in.
Oh, always pick the
What's
power.
one soul
Always
more or
pick the
less?
power, baby.
I'd like to return to Gooseneck's question about the danger. Let's not skip
Danger.
over that.
Oh,
The danger to us.
Yeah, where
No.
is it? We need some demonic contract negotiation here.
oh no! Using this
Using
weapon,
souls and things.
by using it, no harm should come to any of you. It is a dangerous weapon, however. So when you wield it, it will do harm to others, as I expect you understand the nature of weapons.
Mildly condescending.
So
You're the one with the toe jam, Snark. What do you expect?
you're asking us to go to these towns, retrieve your item for you, and then take it to this port town. And in return, you've given us this dagger back, or given Fathom that dagger back, and told us that some of these towns are experiencing some conflict right now that we could help them out with. Is that basically it?
Yes, that's basically it.
What's
So
the
our
nature of
reward
the
is helping
How
these
can we
people out
deal
of their
with it?
jam. How's
Well,
that a reward?
I mean, you've already given us the location and how to get to these towns. Why do we need to help you at this point? We could just go there on our own and do whatever to help out as we see
Right.
fit.
I want a new negotiator.
Yeah, of course. You can always do whatever you see fit for yourself. I have no control over you.
Do we know what the trouble is? Has she said what the trouble in these towns?
She hasn't
No.
said.
Very non-specific.
Is she or some of her minions causing the trouble in these towns?
She did say it had nothing to do with the item she was seeking. She didn't necessarily say it had nothing to do with her minions, though.
Let's do it.
All right, before we sign on, I have one further question. Do you have any rope?
Of course.
We don't appear like
Bring
we're
some
getting to a
rope.
town anytime soon, and we're having a serious rope shortage.
All our ropes in hell.
No, we have one. We have one rope, but
Yeah,
based on how often I fall into things, I want more rope than that.
Of course I do.
a reward mission would be like getting a snow cone at a carnival or something. This doesn't sound like a snow cone at a carnival to me.
She points down to the ground, and when she says, "Of course I do," and there you see where you're pretty confident there was nothing before, but you see a little pile of gear. You see, it looks like 2 mountaineering packs and a whole bundle of probably food or at the very least hardtack, but some of it looks like good food. And also you see a couple of little pouches that look like they may contain coins of some sort. So that
Money.
should help you get that.
This seems just
Can
very
she give us
paltry.
any? Can she give us any details as to the troubleshooting these towns that we're headed towards?
You asking her? You asking
Yes.
Fathom? Yes, you're
I'm
asking
asking her.
her. Okay. I can tell you it's fiendish. And not of
Fiendish?
my doing.
Is it the thing we just let out?
Oh, I don't think so. But who knows where he's gone off to.
Who
Oh,
knows?
Good.
So-
This is great.
Is there anything that she can give us to aid us in combating the fiendish troubles in this town?
Well, I'm giving you a dagger who's very good against fiends.
Hmm.
And 2 bags of hardtack. What else do we need?
Okay.
And some rope. That's the important thing.
Oh, the rope was important. That was a good. That was
There's
a
2
good.
mountaineering packs. So in the mountaineering packs is rope and like pitons and climbing gear, including ice climbing gear and things like that.
Oh,
Not that
it
you-
just keeps getting better.
This is a pass.
Any
You shouldn't,
fireproof underwear maybe we could have
Need-
on the way
shouldn't need
to
ice
get our
climbing gear.
reward.
But you are about to go like out of civilization in a way you haven't gone so far. You're going to go cross a mountain pass, and then back in this small mountain civilization. At least if you follow this direction.
Well, let's
Because we
do
don't
it.
go
else
past
do
the
we
town
have?
until we get through the mountains, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We could just stand here, looking at her oddly.
Well, does she have any
well,
tips on
I-
getting out of the cavern without inhaling spores? Because we were bad at that on the way in.
She says yes.
Oh, yeah.
There. And when she points, you can turn around. You see that you're actually in the initial chamber. The floor's spores are gone. The bridge is gone. But it must be the initial chamber because right there is the door out, right behind you.
Sure. Yay.
Is she still here? Or did she
initial
just
chamber. Is this the chamber that leads outside?
No, the initial chamber that was sort of started to feel more like her realm with the spores and stuff.
Did she give us that map that you showed us?
Yeah, sure. She waved her hand, and you had a map, and cartographers weeped around the world.
Well, it seems
But
kind
yes,
of important.
I'll say yes because that's so. Yes, this is the map. I'm going to put it on here again so that you can see. You are in the south side of that map, and I don't have the compass on there. I apologize. But you're just south of that where you can start into Twizen's Pass, which is that little bit through there into a small village. And then it goes into
Thank
an
you.
area of multiple lakes. But yes, you have this map to reference for the future.
Thanks. That's important. It looks like we could get lost otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, you could.
Yes.
You could.
So is
Alright.
she still here, or did she just pivot us to the front chamber?
Well, I mean, if She just pipped you to the front chamber. She disappeared. Standing behind you,
Good.
almost
That's
in
tired
a,
of talking to her anyway.
if you you don't see Abrin when she pips you to the front chamber. Well, that's not true. Yeah, Abrin's with you. He's just in the back looking
All right,
sullen.
yeah.
Sullen.
That's fine.
Oh, darn.
So
I
normal
was
for
hopeful
him.
there for a moment.
Everyone's just a glassy-eyed zombie.
Mhm.
Thinking deep thoughts.
He's
New
just working on his
consort for the
abs.
fungus queen.
He drops down and starts doing
But
crunches.
can we tell him that's what happened when he comes back? Because
Yes.
he probably won't watch this, right?
Yes.
So yeah, when we start out,
He's love
He's
slave
gonna
of
be the
the
consort to the-
mushroom queen.
he's love save of the Mushroom Queen.
Okay, I want
You're
some
all-
artwork
you
for
go.
that by next time,
Except for the
guys.
one with the abdominal muscles.
It's some lovely abdominal muscles.
Yeah. Bring my oil. The rest of you may depart.
I'm going to
Time
hang
to
back,
make-
guys.
Salad.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you guys have fun in the town in the past. It's party time here with Fungus Woman.
Man,
Oh,
I had no
gosh.
idea about gnomes before this thing. First ghost,
Hey, we're out here. We're out of here.
now a mushroom and an elf. Oh, Lord.
Leave Abrin to his fun. Let's split.
Oh, I'm not being judgmental, but
No. Okay, so you leave the caverns and you're out into
Right,
the
so-
snowy realm again. This was a bit snowy.
So after we get out of what are clearly her caverns, but
Yep.
before we get too far along,
Yes.
do you guys really want to do this job for her? Because there wasn't really a whole lot in it for us, apart
I'm going
from
to tell
some
Mark,
gear.
she had
I think
a
I'd
very
like to at
predatory
least
look.
get up to that. Oh, go ahead.
She had a very
I'd like to-
predatory look when she was
Okay.
telling us about this.
I'd like to at least get up to those lakes because it doesn't seem like there's much going on here in the southern mountains.
Yeah, I mean, well, we can go to the towns anyway. It's just, do we want to find her thing for her and carry it through? The reason I'm bringing this up now is because if we take the things that she gave us, those packs and the dagger, it's kind of an implicit acceptance of this deal that we're not really getting a whole lot out of other than some gear that we could get anyway.
Demon contract.
And yeah, and she has not done ill by us, but she's definitely seems a little sketchy.
What is your suggestion for what we're going to do next? I mean, there's obviously strife in these towns. I say we go find the strife in the towns.
Oh yeah, we can go to the towns regardless. It's just if we,
Well, we already
don't
have the
want
pack,
to.
right? She zapped us out.
Yeah,
and we have
we
them.
already took the pack, and Fathom's got that dagger again. So
Yeah,
Would
we'd
we
have
leave
to
them
go
with
put
the
him
note?
like back in the caves or something.
oh, you just
And we
want to
didn't
leave
shake
behind?
on it. Our fingers were crossed. No, I say let's do the job. Pugh
Yeah.
says, let's do the job.
Nothing
And,
ventured, nothing
if she-
gained.
And if she continues to pay so poorly, we'll just go get a new master or whatever you call this relationship.
Yeah, it's possible the shard
Hey.
might be worth more to somebody else.
Oh,
And who
there
knows?
you go.
Maybe you know what? maybe Proctor spending this week with her will, gain a
He'll get some intel.
Yeah,
Hello,
Loosen the
Tom.
spores a
That's
little.
how you learn things.
loosen the
Yeah,
spores a
pillow talk.
little.
Maybe he'll-
You know, he's
maybe
pretty
he'll
smart.
Loosen the spore.
himself.
Oh gosh.
I think Kay's saying we should have asked for more than rope. I mean, I just want to
I
make sure
bet
rope
they
is
do,
in
but-
there.
How do you
Yeah.
ask for more by somebody who blinks you around like you're nothing? I mean,
Well, you are.
Well-
That's a good point.
Let's get a move on.
I mean,
we
Yeah.
got a magic
If
dagger
we
and
ask-
backpacks full of crap
Saving
out of the
here.
deal. And rope.
if we asked,
We did
she
get rope.
responded by
We
kicking
were
us
dying
out,
to
then
get
we
a
don't
rope.
do the job.
Yeah.
So you have
I think
what?
Not you, Frank. This Frank.
No,
if we don't
I'm
do it,
for-
she's going to send something else after us.
Yeah, which
Well,
won't be hard because we're carrying the dagger trace locator.
Well, no, we would leave it behind if we
You
decide we're not
can't
going to
leave
do
it
this.
behind. You just try it. It'll follow us. I guarantee it.
Oh, let me
That
have it.
seems
I'll
very
leave
likely.
it behind.
You guys remember we also have a devil on our tail at some point.
Yeah, he disappeared.
He did
I think
disappear.
I say let's. My Pugh votes for cooperating with Mushroom Woman.
Okay.
Yeah, I think when you're caught between a devil and a mushroom, you pick the mushroom.
I'm for the mushroom.
Well, it's an interesting
Yeah.
saying.
I have a low intelligence.
now,
What can I
yeah.
say?
I don't think we have much other option at this point.
Now, do you guys not want me to use this dagger except when we're doing whatever it is she needs
It
us to
seems
do?
that we're fitting in.
Before you look,
Holy cow! It's a giant stag. Oh my god!
Stab the giant.
Are we in
elk
some
with
kind
it
of
and see what
stag
it does.
crossing?
That's enough meat to feed us the whole way and back.
Where did you get those miniatures?
Those are elks.
Where did you get them?
Where did I get? Well, probably Michael's or some toy shop.
Yeah. Out of a tube.
They work.
Majestic elk.
They're actually like to scale properly elk sized. So I picked them up. I sometimes go in and do odd things with rulers inside toy shops.
I need a 2.5-inch elk, not a 3-inch elk.
I mean, elks are
Yeah.
huge.
I know
We
they're
need
huge.
those for a paleo diet.
I've eaten
Gene.
a few.
yeah.
So yeah, you see as you go out, you see a couple pass by.
Should we try to ride him? In honor of Proctor?
Go ahead.
I feel like it's Bobby's dream.
Why not?
Peugeot needs to ride it out.
Well, it's Proctor's.
We need a side quest. Yeah, it is a hoofed
Are you
animal.
kidding?
You might want to put Peugeot on there.
Pujol
Well-
could string his hammock between the antlers.
Yep, he just riding the antlers.
He could.
Now, are they
We do have
are they
animal
just
handling
passing by,
capabilities.
or are
They-
they interacting with us?
They appear to be passing by.
You let them go.
Yeah, we have food. We don't need to.
It's just a note that
Harass them.
they sort of graze a little bit and they pass by and keep going.
You
I
could ride those
realize
suckers.
I realize that your ranger's not here, but I think someone else is skilled in nature as well.
Well, I'm
an
cleric of
outlander.
nature.
Yeah, you have.
I
a
hope the
nature-
clerik of nature is skilled at nature.
Yeah. So if you
Not
have a
fully,
Doing part of
nature,
his
but-
job.
if you have a nature skill, just if you're proficient in nature, I'm going to let you know
Yes.
that they they can lead you to the easy water and the easy food.
I
If
can't
you
hear
want it.
anybody all of a sudden.
Okay.
Easy water and easy food, Jason. If you didn't
Yeah,
hear that.
that's one of my 2 Outlander skills. So I got a +5 in nature. I'm Mr. Natural.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You lost
Weeby's out.
sound on
We lost
Jason.
Are you saying that it's not natural that they're here? What are you naturing?
They can
We
lead
should
us to the
follow
easy
the
food and water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
Follow
we
the
probably
elk
do need
through
some
the
water.
path. Would my gnomish ability to speak to small critters help me at all with these big giant critters?
It would not. It's great for like ferrets and
Squirrel.
mice and squirrels and rats, even tiny flying creatures, but not the big ones.
I could cast my speak with animals.
Yes, and that
But
would.
the nature cleric has a friendship with animals.
I have animal handling.
We don't want them fondled. We want them cooperative.
We can ride them. I keep saying that.
The nature cleric is frozen, so I don't think he's going to help us.
Oh
Yes.
wow, yeah, our nature cleric looks like he's seen something. We need to know about.
Maybe
Would
maybe
my-
he got a view of Abran and the Mushroom Queen.
So we're
You're gross, Van Horn. You're gross.
Oh, oh.
You know what? I
All
think
right, well, let's follow the elk.
to spell
yes. Let's follow the elk. Let's get that out of our minds.
Yeah.
Let's get that
Thank
vision
you. Yeah, let's
out
get
of
it
our
out.
minds and follow some nice innocent elk.
What do you guys think? Should I cast the Speak with Animals spell and see if I can
Sure.
coerce them into cooperating with us?
Yeah, maybe they know about the past and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm back.
There we
very
go.
I'm glad you're back.
Cast your animal friendship on these elk and have them lead us through the pass.
You could do that. It's up to you. Right, K. It's gooseneck legs follow up the back. K near the
We
back.
lost him again. Can't hear you, Jason.
Uh-oh. We can see you though, but we can't hear you.
Write your dialogue on a tiny whiteboard.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah, I'm for
Sign
the
it.
interpretive dance.
Find it.
We will let Jason try to connect, and as soon as we can hear you, Jason, I'll stop whatever I'm doing to let you know I can hear you. Cannot hear
Do we
That's
want to take
animal
5
friendly.
while he works through his technical issues?
you. Did you say take a break, Kay? I mean, Jen?
Yeah. Yeah, I was
Uh,
just asking if we want to take 5 while he fixes his technical issues.
Yeah, it's an hour in, so that's a good time. We can take 5 minutes. Justin, are you good with that?
He's busy.
Okay. So let's take 5 minutes or so. We're going to work on some technical issues, try to get everybody back. And besides, we need to get up and go to the restroom and get hydrated and all those things anyways. So everybody watching out there, stick around. We'll be right back to find out if they follow the elk through the mountain pass or do it on their own. See you all in a few minutes. welcome back. We've had a little bit of hydration, and we are following this elk on through the mountain pass for now. Not sure how that will go entirely, but for now, you're following them through.
Till we get hungry.
I'm not in control of those sort of things.
Yeah, that probably hurt worse than the giant.
Till we get tired of the instant mushroom soup we got.
Yeah.
Instant mushroom soup. That's good. Oh, wow. If this was a home campaign, I'd be awarding you inspiration right and left. But it's not. For those just
come on,
joining us,
it's like you're in my home.
it is. You're certainly in mine.
This is as home as it gets right now.
Don't beg for inspiration. It's bad form, Weeby.
I'm begging.
For those just joining Reaper Miniatures channel, we're playing Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. You can see everybody up there. We have Bobby, Jean, Jason, Michael Proctor is a D20, and then we have Rhonda and Jen. And we're going to get right back into this game here.
We're calling Michael Mr. Natural now.
Yeah. Mr. Natural 20.
Mr. Natural. Hey, Corncob, do you think it would be of any value to cast animal friendship on these guys?
Unless they turn and attack us. You mean as far as finding our way through?
Yeah.
Yeah, were you here for that discussion?
No.
He was having technical problems.
You had frozen out.
My internet was clogged.
I was thinking you could cast animals friendship on those guys and get them to assist us through the pass, actively rather than passively.
I could do that. Yeah. I could certainly do that if you would like. I think I have that as a cantrip even, so.
Perfect.
Where are my cantrips?
Sure.
Oh, no, wait. I have that as a ability or some proficiency.
It sounds like
Where is it?
Spell, but one.
No. It's a special channel divinity, charm animals and plants.
Channel divinity, okay.
I can only charm it for 1 minute, so no, I'll have to do it as a spell.
Oh, for 1 minute?
We ain't gonna make it through the pass in 1 minute.
I can. Well, I can charm it for 24 hours. Then why not?
Okay.
That's it. That's just one of my first levels. Okay, so
do you need to be close to him to do this, or?
It's 30 feet.
All right.
Looks about right.
Yep. You'll just have to creep up a little bit closer.
All right. And is the beast intelligence 4 or greater?
Oh, that's a really good question. Really good question. Let's find out.
I've met some pretty damn dumb elk.
I know. That's what I'm checking.
Dumb elk.
Like, how dumb is this elk? As you begin to assess the situation, you don't feel like this elk is smart enough.
Good, because if it's a 4, then it's half as smart as I am, so that's pretty smart.
You feel like it's
so smarter than Abran.
Less smart than that.
I'll cast animal friendship.
Okay.
And
But
now
only
it's
dumb
charmed.
animals will be your friend? Is that?
I think I need a save on that, right? I failed.
Yeah, you have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
I am charmed.
Okay.
And the elk kind of stops and comes back to you.
So I'll just I guess reassure it
We need
that
to follow you through the way of the
I
pass.
can't speak with it, so I'll reassure
Bobby
it that we're its friends.
Okay.
I'll cast speak with animals.
Okay.
Yeah, you can speak it. I'll charm it to let it know that we're all its friends, and we won't eat it unless we're really hungry.
Pugil, you barely come up to its forelocks.
Which is true of everyone in the party, really.
That's true. Yep. Why is it a last resort?
Yes. Friend elk. We happen to be headed in the same direction by happenstance. Would you mind showing us the easy path through this pass to the north? Since you seem to be headed in that direction.
Remember how friendly we are, Mr. Elk.
It seemed like you're too.
Too verbose.
Yeah, it didn't seem to understand much of what you said.
Remember, it's less than a 4.
Go north.
Joel.
Me follow you.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
go
There
through
you go.
path. Me follow you through path.
There you go. Stop with that flowery gnome garbage.
Me not mess with you.
Yes.
Us friend.
Yes. And then just continues to traipse along at their own rate.
So we're going to be chugging to keep up with it. At least the dwarf and the gnome are.
They move
Me-
incredibly fast.
Me request ride.
Oh, God, here we go.
He stops and he lowers himself down so that you can get on him.
Why don't we get the
This is why
small
we
Short
can't take
people.
him into town.
The short-
You understand that. He's got to stay outside of town or he'll be requesting a ride. every
No,
time we-
Corn Cob, you got to get up on there too, because you're also slow, aren't you?
There you go.
Yes. Corn cob request
I'm
ride
sure I
too.
want to ride on no hill. I
You
also
gonna-
Come on.
weigh way more than a gnome does.
You gonna get on there, Corn Cob?
You better.
If it'll let me, sure.
He will let you. All right.
Wow.
So you have Corn Cob and Pugh Joel riding
my
this.
Can I
God.
invent magical digital cameras so that I can record moments like
Yeah.
these for posterity?
Now, yeah, someone screenshot this. I'm
Clip it,
going to make this
Justin.
into a
Clip it.
miniature. This is going to be a
Catch
miniature.
up as best you can, losers. Follow us, pedestrians.
We need a
Alright.
good shot of that.
Can you make your Sham like an elk bugle?
I mean, elks are like. There.
Yeah. You should be able to do that with a Sham. If not, just tighten your underwear a little bit.
There you go. There you're riding on the elk.
All right. Let's head
You-
to the pass.
You've
Proctor would
slowed.
be proud.
You've slowed them down. Everybody else, you are
Sorry.
struggling to keep up with the speed even still.
But this
Yeah,
we
you
need
guys
to
might
slow
have
down.
to slow up
So,
your ride.
so
a
we
little.
can track it fairly easily because it's
Oh,
running
yeah.
through the snow.
It is. I mean,
Double
he's
time.
just
Double time
walking,
back there.
just walking through the snow. But he walks almost
Oh.
twice. He walks twice the speed of Corn Cob and Pugh Joel, and almost twice the speed of the rest of you.
Yeah. Except for
Um,
Abram. This isn't even a flex for Abram. Although
Well-
everything's a flex for Abram.
Abrin's flexing elsewhere.
Yeah. He's flexing the queen.
Oh, there's so much you could say about that, and let's don't.
It's a family show, kids. Family show.
It came out worse than I intended it to.
I need Pugh Joel.
Sure it did.
Keep rolling that too.
Pugh Joel, what's your passive perception?
11.
11. Gooseneck. I'm going to ask everybody. Gooseneck, what's your passive perception?
13.
Corn Cob,
13.
Fathom,
And
K.
18.
18. Okay. That's right. K is the observant one. K, as
Good
your
thing. Can't get my eyes off riding this hill.
it is a good thing. K, as you're just trying to keep up with this this elk towards the end, well, this elk pugil corn cob, towards the end of the day, you see riding could be the right word. Coming over a small rise, it looks like a small humanoid creature mounted on on a larger than a dog, and they are coming out towards you. And you see some, as you notice this, you see some other canine creatures and more of those humanoid creatures sort of waiting for, I don't know, almost like waiting to pass a certain position. It seems
Waiting
like
for us to pass?
someone is waiting to ambush.
The only one that sees it is Nimblewit right now.
Yep, just Nimblewit.
Hold up. Hold up, everyone. Hey, elk guys, come back here for a sec.
Okay,
I'll
everybody.
tap Pugh and say, tell him to hold up a little.
Everybody
Okay.
can hear the hold up. All right, so make an animal handling check. Pugil, you have advantage. Well, you've gone beyond your hours of use and stuff, but he's very used to you, so you have advantage.
Oh my gosh. These dice are fired. I rolled a 9 and a 3. Animal handling?
Yes.
A 10. A 10.
This elk is very unfamiliar with people trying to tell it to slow down or speed up. It's definitely not a mount. It kind of gets what you're trying to do, so it begins to sort of lope around in circles. And as it does,
I'm gonna dump you right off in the middle of the ambush.
We may perish, but it'll be fun.
as it maybe as it does, you actually I don't know if you can see, but I want you all to roll initiative.
Oh my gosh, I rolled a 1. What the heck? Dice.
No, initiative's where you want to screw up. As long as you hit, it's fine.
Pete's Dungeon Dice are at sale on reaperminiature.com if you also want to roll a 1.
I rolled single digits all night. This is ridiculous. I seduced an elk, though. That's kind of cool.
What was your
You
total?
have more than one of them sparkle dice, don't you?
Pugil, what
My
was your
total was
Got
a
another
3.
A 3, okay. Gooseneck.
19.
19. Corncob.
Yes, sir.
13.
Fathom.
Also 13.
Okay.
14.
See, they don't all roll 1s.
Yeah, because I have no
Ron's gonna
initiative bonus, so
get
that
you,
was an
Frank.
actual 13.
Ron's gonna what? Hey, Ron
He's
Ron
gonna
will,
get you.
he'll have to come play in this game to get back at me. Gooseneck, you absolutely do notice these goblins. You do see Kay has pointed it out. She's held up, and as soon as you were able to held up, take your breath, look around, you see there are goblins on wolves. There are wolves, and there are goblins. They are hidden in the trees amongst you. You are not in the circle of them yet. However, the elk, Pugil, and Corncob are. And the goblins are gonna
How many
come at you.
goblins are there?
Ooh, well, you're guessing
Ballpark?
there's so ballpark there's 8 to 10.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I want to go into a rage, and can I charge the? I see a goblin to my right.
Yes, there is a goblin.
Yes, can I reach him?
Yes, you can. He's hidden behind a tree and not hidden well enough.
I'm gonna go into a rage, so I get a 10-foot aura effect that will zap. So I'm gonna zap this guy with a. He needs a DC 12.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Which stat?
Dexterity DC 12.
I succeeded.
Okay. So you get half. Oh wait. half damage on success. So I rolled a 2. You take 1 point of lightning damage.
Okay, 1 point of
And
lightning damage.
now I'm going to whack him.
All right.
15.
Wow. Okay.
That it?
I don't know if this goblin can sustain that kind of horrible damage. 15 points of damage.
No. I hit with a 15.
Oh,
Did it
yes,
hit?
that hit. Sorry.
Okay, so
I was scared.
4 plus 3, 7 points of damage.
Okay. So this goblin just smashes down. Gone.
There we go.
I definitely swapped out swapped it for a different goblin. But yes. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much your whole turn. Bonus action.
That's my I'm
move,
done.
rage. Yep.
I'm in the middle of a fight.
Attack. All right. K.
Nothing, you just breathe.
It looks like I see another goblin kind of off to my 10 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely. This one here.
Yep, that guy.
Yep.
I think I'm going to shoot an arrow at him.
Okay.
I got a 13 to hit.
No. Brings.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little tougher than that. Any movement or anything, Kay?
I'm going to duck behind that tree that I'm right next to.
This one, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay. Yep, that covers you quite a bit from everybody. Corncob. The elk has not stopped entirely. It's sort of doing a little prancy dance out there in the middle of the open.
How close are our party to me? What is the farthest party member from me?
The farthest party member is Fathom at about 60 feet. Maybe 55.
Okay, I'm going to get off the elk and
Okay.
get my shillelagh out.
Make an athletics check to see if you can do this quickly and easily. This is a very tall creature.
I got a 19 before modifiers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No problem at
So
all.
23.
Hopping right down as if it's nothing. Takes no.
Okay,
extra-
and I'm just, my second part of that, I'm getting ready to fight.
Okay. You actually have a good 20 feet of movement left, which could get you somewhere if you wanted it, or you could stay there by the elk. It's up to you.
I wouldn't be able to attack, though, if I move the 20 feet. Is that correct?
No, you could. You could.
Oh, then, yeah, if there's someone within 20 feet, I'll run up and whack them with my shillelagh.
There is one. It's going to put you close to some wolves coming down from the mountain, but it will. Yeah, there is one.
Okay, well, I don't see any reason to hesitate.
All right.
So, let's see. That's a 13 plus 2, 15
Yes,
to hit.
that hits.
And that's a D8 plus 3. So a 6. 6 points of damage.
Okay. It looks dazed heavily, but is still alive and conscious.
Ah, poor bastard. I'm going to cave his skull the next chance.
Ugh, could have been easy, but not this time. Fathom.
Do any of them seem more like a leader than the next?
Yeah, I mean, probably there's one far at the back who's got a bit of a leader look to him.
Is he more than 120 feet away?
That's a good question. I mean, it's far for... I'm going to actually bring out the measuring stick. He thinks he's safe, but he might not think 120 feet is safe.
I can get a little closer too.
If you move your 30 move, you would be within 120 feet of him.
Then I will do that.
All right. Yeah.
Then I'll try to hit him with an Eldritch Blast. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits. And for those wondering, it's this very blurry figure way back here in the upper right-hand corner underneath Kay's picture, or Jen's picture.
Oh, yeah, there he is. And I rolled 7 for damage. Yes.
Okay. He yelps a bit. It obviously stings, but it does, and looks really surprised, as much as you can tell from 120 feet away. And, does anybody speak Goblin?
I do not.
No.
Nope.
Okay. You ramble something off in Goblin. It might be part curse, part orders. You're not sure entirely.
Oh, good.
And let's see here. Let's open this all up to the right pages.
Ooh.
Oh, so these wolves are a little bit nasty as well, you would assume. As they come at you viciously, one comes running up to you, Gooseneck. One with a rider comes right up to you, Corncob. A wolf comes right at the elk. And a wolf comes right at the elk. 2 wolves on the elk, Pugh, and there's also a goblin on that wolf. And then, let's see. They take a lot of movement to get there, Kay, but 2 goblins come around to you. And they've had some sort of communication, but they're not able to do anything because of how hard they're huffing and puffing to get over there. The same could be said of Pugil and Elf. And then, yep, these come in towards Gooseneck. Corncob, Corncob is in the worst position. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say. So here's what it looks like after they move. We haven't got attacks in yet. But Kay, you have 2. One behind and one in front of you, well, to the sides of you, that are not able to do anything because they're huffing and puffing. Corncob, you have 1 giant wolf-like creature and a goblin rider on top of it, plus 2 other goblins around you, of which 3 of those 4 can attack. And Gooseneck, you have a wolf, a giant wolf-like creature, and a goblin in front of you. And Pugil, you and your elk, 2 wolves and 2 goblins. So, first we'll start with Gooseneck, because the wolf comes in, biting at you, gnashing of teeth on you quite a bit. Upset. However, that is a 14. Does that hit you, Gooseneck?
16.
Okay. The goblin also... Wait a minute. Okay, the goblin... Ugh, takes a swing at you as well. That hits you. The goblin strikes you. Goose, whoops, that's not a pizza dungeon die. I gotta keep this pizza dungeon only. Gooseneck, that goblin scimitar, 5 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
I have to wonder what that first roll was now, I'm afraid.
Let's see here. The elk.
Let me find a non-pizza dungeon dice so I can get a mulligan.
2 wolves. 2 wolves go tearing into the elk, Pugil. Both of them hit it. One goblin on top, as it's riding towards you, shoots with a short bow. It is a 19 to hit you, Pugil.
Oh, that's definitely going to hit me.
7 points of piercing damage as it pierces you.
Owie.
I am pierced.
You have been pierced. And
Can you get that Sham going with some anti-goblin rhetoric, maybe?
I don't know.
anti-goblin rhetoric. What is that?
I'm filled with anti-goblin rhetoric, but I might just perish.
And then from afar, the lead goblin back there. Yeah, okay. Pugil, this is at you too. Sorry there, Pugil. 17 to hit you.
Oh yeah, heck yeah, that's an easy hit.
A javelin comes piercing through you for 4 points of piercing damage.
Oh my gosh, Pugil the pincushion.
Everybody else, you may
But
be...
no one's actually chewing on you.
No, no one's chewing on you. You're not half
That's an
swallowed.
upgrade.
I'm just elevated on the elk where everyone can shoot me.
Yes, it's all shooting. Okay, so that was their attack on you. Pugil, it's your turn.
Did the other 2 little dismounted guys, are they attacking the elk or are they attacking me? What are they?
Well, 2 of them just couldn't get to you. They couldn't get there fast enough to do any attacks.
Okay.
But they look like they're going for the elk, who is a tough. I mean, the elk is tough, but these wolves look like they're able to take it down. Maybe not kill it, take it down, but get its feet out from underneath it.
Well, good. Let him eat. We don't give a shit about the elk. Oops, sorry.
Yes, we do. He's our friend.
No, there's no friends when you're attacked by wolves. I mean, you guys maybe, but not elks that we just met.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast person, and I'm gonna cast charm person on the goblin on top of the wolf and the next one nearest to him.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I need to roll a saving throw. What do I need to roll?
The wisdom save. Goblins can't be that wise, but since we're fighting, you get advantage.
All right. So the one on top of the wolf rolls an 8 with advantage. The other one, just a random one down there by their side.
Which one that's armed with a missile weapon that could reach?
They're all armed with missile weapons, so yeah, that could reach you. Okay. So
Good news for you.
that one saves.
Okay. Well, I am going to make pitiful noises at my new friend. I'm being hurt. Don't harm me. Don't harm my... I don't speak Goblin, but I'm going to try to invoke some Goblin sympathy for me and my elk using pantomime, which I'm not going to do over the internet.
Kill your buddy trying to hurt me.
And the gnome sues for peace.
That's right. I'm just going to pull real sad faces, big gnomey tears, that sort of.
Okay. So, I mean, the one on top of the wolf sort of pulls back on the wolf. You have definitely charmed it, and is looking confused because obviously their comrades are in combat with all of you. and he speaks up at you pleadingly in Goblin.
I'm just going to drop big gnome tears into the No kill eye. No kill eye.
Okay. Gooseneck, it is your turn.
Man, this gnome makes me sick.
Okay.
I shoot corn cob. Dadgummit, I changed my mind.
I didn't say it out loud. Bastard.
The first thing I'm going to do is use my lightning bonus or my lightning attack, which is a what is it again? Storm Aura, Dexterity DC 12 on the wolf, please.
The wolf. Okay.
Yes.
Good job.
Dexterity DC 12. Rolling the. Let's see how the Pizza Dungeon dice do on the wolf. I rolled a natural 1, as you would expect.
All right. So full 6 points.
Oh no. Okay, the wolves are pretty tough. But 6 points it is.
Okay. And let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to. Gosh. I'm going to go ahead and whack the. I've got a wolf and a goblin, right? Or 2 wolves.
Yes. No, 1 wolf, 1 goblin, and then just like 15 feet away is a huge melee between Corn Cob and a wolf and 3 goblins.
Okay, I'm going to whack the wolf. I rolled a 14.
It does. Yes.
Okay. For 6 points of damage. Another 6.
Another 6 to the wolf. All right. The wolf is still standing, yelps, but is ready.
Gonna hiss at it.
Okay. Attack, and it is Kay. It is your turn. You have a goblin to either side of you.
Yes. What does the disengage maneuver get me?
It means that they cannot attack you unless they have some ability that allows them to attack someone disengaging. But they cannot attack you while you use your disengage ability.
Right. So what I would like to do is get out from between them and just circle around one and get so that I'm between him and Fathom.
Okay.
Yeah, just about there. And then drop my bow and draw my rapier and stab him.
Okay. Nice. And you use disengage for that, so the one could not touch you.
That is correct.
All right.
Got a 19 to hit.
Ooh, viciously, yes.
And 7 points of damage.
Okay. That you have run that goblin through. He just sort of squeals up and falls to the ground. And I have also conveniently replaced that goblin with.
I will bare my teeth and make a rude gesture at the other goblin.
There you go.
Yeah, for fitting. He makes a rude gesture
There's one
back.
thing goblins understand is rude gestures.
The universal language.
It is universal, and goblins know it well. Corn Cob, it's your turn. You have a smorgasbord of things in front of you.
Well, let's see if I can reduce that. I'm going to use an instantaneous cantrip, Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So everybody has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take a D6 radiant damage. Anybody that's within 5 feet, which I think is 4 targets.
Yeah, all 4 of them. So, sort of radiate around you this wonderful, glowing, radiant light. Let's see. What's my DC again? 14, did you say?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, is it? But do I need a
13.
13, okay. So the goblin kind of to your left rear saves. The wolf saves. The wolf rider saves. And the goblin right in front of you does not save. Thank you for the Pizza Dungeon dice, Ron. The one goblin does not save.
Gloating is bad.
Is that the one that already had the damage on it?
Yes, it is.
Good. This is working out just fine. So he takes 5 points of damage.
Okay. He just
And that was
screeches.
Oh, he just screeches?
He screeches and falls dead.
Okay. So now I get an attack, right? Because that was an instantaneous cantrip.
That is a 1-action cantrip. You have the you can use it though. It's just 1 action.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the rider on the wolf with my shillelagh.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So the duration is instantaneous, but it still took an action for you to cast.
Oh, it did take an action. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yep.
So do I still attack?
You cannot unless you have a bonus action that you can use.
No, I don't have a bonus action.
Okay. That was it then. That's a good cantrip though. All right.
Yeah, sometimes.
Well, it worked that time. You took out an entire goblin.
Yeah, that's great. 1 out of 4 goblins. That's my new nickname. 1 out of 4 goblins.
1 quarter with 1 blow. Fathom.
I'm returning this spell. God damn it.
So I'm gonna shoot the leader guy again, but as I do it, I'm gonna scream at him in both common and infernal to call them off, or he's gonna get more of that.
Ooh, okay. Okay. So what we'll do is the damage you roll on this, we'll add it to your modifier for intimidation. If you hit.
Okay. So I rolled 23 to hit
Yes, definitely hit.
and 9 damage.
Whoa, so roll 9 plus whatever your modifier, whatever your, well, yeah, it's going to be good. Intimidate. Well, I mean, depending on how you roll your intimidate.
Well, I rolled a 1, but I have 3 on intimidation and then the 9.
Yeah.
But I totally rolled another 1.
Oh,
Second
nice.
one tonight, Ron. He's in the chat. Second one tonight. Do something about these dice.
Hey, he's not supposed to
I
be in
think
the
Pizza
chat. He's
Dungeon
got
dice
stuff
are
going on.
especially good for dungeon masters, is what I think.
Yeah, these are Dungeon Master dice. So...
The player version will be out next year.
Oh my gosh.
Soon.
Yeah. Soon, TM. Bone 6. Yeah, he just goes at you. But you can...
Oh, more of these are coming right at him.
So he didn't seem... I mean, he was phased. It hit him. You can see him kind of... it did hurt him, but he sucks it up and is not intimidated by your threats. And in fact, he does sort of waves his hands around and sends this. You feel like you've seen Corncob do this before, and that is a 13 to hit you, Fathom. Does that hit you?
My armor class is exactly 13, so
Okay.
I don't know
So-
who wins in that scenario.
He does.
That seems like bad news to me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I mean, you know, it could be better. Yeah, you've seen Corncob cast this before, and a bolt of radiant energy shoots out from this goblin at you. "13 points of radiant damage strikes you. And you are now glowing brightly. Like you have nowhere to hide and nothing to hide from as you're outlined in radiance.
I kind of resent the implied fault for Corncob here.
So he's further than 60 feet away from me still, right?
Yes, he is. He's still a good 90 feet away.
Ah, dang it.
And when he does,
Never going to get to use my rebuke.
God dang it. When he does, well, sooner or later you will. 2 goblins come running at you. Pugh, I'm going to let you roll for this elk as they move past this elk to follow their leaders. Roll the attack
Oh,
roll.
because I've been rolling so well.
Crush his skull, elk.
One for each.
Your friend-
Does he get an attack of opportunity?
No,
on
he
both
only
of them?
gets 1.
Ha! 19.
Wow. Okay. The damage that this elk has with his hooves is 2d4 plus 3. So roll that.
Friend to all hoofed animals.
A 4 and a 1. 8.
So,
I'm
8.
glad I'm that
So-
elk's friend.
As one of these goblins come running around to attack Fathom at the command, the elk kicks back, and it just crushes in this goblin's head as it sends him flying 15 feet to lie dead in the icy ground.
Don't
Let's
mess
pretend it was the one that wouldn't listen to my charm.
This one goblin comes around right at you, Fathom, however, and scimitar, that is a 21 to strike you with the scimitar.
Ooh.
Well, that seems unfortunate.
5 points of slashing damage.
Okay, now can I
Jumpy
rebuke?
Now you can rebuke.
Right, I point my finger at him and he's surrounded by flames. He has to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. He made his dex saving throw.
So he still gets, so it says half as much damage. So do I just roll and then have it, or I just roll 1 die?
Just roll and then we'll have it.
Well, I got to find my 10. So half of 19 would be, I guess, 8.
Wow. Yes.
Yeah, the D10's rolling well tonight. That one's working for me. And I am in very bad shape.
That goblin lights up in flames and sort of, and then falls at your feet. And there's a
Yay.
small ignited pile of goblin in front of you.
Feel bad about
Kay,
it at all.
this one runs up to close the distance with you, Kay. That is a 20 to strike you with its scimitar.
Okay, that'll hit.
All right. It's because Ron came in the chat. All of a sudden, my Pizza Dungeon dice are running. There's some
Go
sort
away,
of
Ron.
weird
Go eat your
Thanks,
pizza.
Ron.
Hogwarts magic card
Yeah.
thing going on here.
We were
Whenever
doing
Ron's
fine.
around.
You were too busy to play there, Hawkins.
That is 6 points of slashing damage, Kay, from this one.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's see. I've done. What has attacked so far? I don't think Corncob has gotten his attacks or gotten attacked by them yet. I think that's it, right? Yep. Okay. So Corncob.
Teacher, you forgot to assign homework.
Corncob, this wolf gnashes its teeth, snapping at you. Not too great. A 10 to hit you.
I don't think that hits. I have an armor class of 18.
Okay. The goblin on top is a 16, which misses. The goblin to your left hits and slashes you for 7 points of slashing damage.
Ow, gosh, darn it.
And Pugil, you're on top of this elk. It is rearing up. It's got wolves digging into it. It's really hard. If you want to stay on it and try to calm it, it's animal handling. It's athletics if you want to hop off.
It's my go though.
It is your turn, yes.
And so I've got my charmed goblin puzzled, and a wolf eating my elk. Is that my situation?
One wolf eating your elk. Yeah, the charmed goblin has pulled back on his wolf, and even though that wolf is like aggressively snarling and growling and snapping, it's not actively. But the goblin is that one is very confused about what's going on.
And I would assume that my elk is too unsteady a saddle to shoot my cross this wolf.
I mean, it would be difficult, but you could do it.
So it's either acrobatics to stay in the saddle, or what was my choices again?
It's animal handling if you want to stay in and try to calm it and sort of ride him, so to speak. And then athletics if you want to jump off.
Well, heck. I'm going to go athletics.
Okay. So Pugh
and try to jump off.
Leaps down from this mighty elk.
Away from the wolves, right, Pugh?
Another stinking one.
Oh, gosh.
Leap might not be the right word.
Fall amongst the wolves.
Yeah. The wolf's gullet.
Yep. You fall prone right in between your charmed wolf rider and the wolf, and the elk takes off just running. Let's see if
toward
this
his
one...
friend? Toward his friend Corncob?
No, the other way. However, he's got a wolf latched on
friend.
That he's dragging through the snow with him.
Never trust an elk.
I'm going to lay there and just evoke pathos and pity with tears welling up. Oh, sad gnome. Fell in the snow.
It's a snow gnome. You still have an action from the ground if you want, Pugil.
I do?
Yeah, that was your move action, basically, or not action, but your move to.
Can I stand up? Can I use that action to stand up?
You can use a bit of your move. That's all you'll be able to move around, but you can stand up. Yep.
Okay, I'll be on my feet.
So weeping and whining is a free action, basically.
Oh, my knee.
That's my default action.
Yeah. And
me and my buddy, me and my new friend are going to go get a beer. Screw this corncob guy.
Okay. Getting beer with Goblin. Got it.
Yeah, they love you when you cry.
Gooseneck. It is. Wait.
Did they attack? I don't know if they actually attacked me. Did they?
Shh.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to cheat.
You might have attacked Abram instead. Just have him be the damage.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. We'll make sure you get a fair attack from this wolf and this goblin. The wolf attacks you. It is a 13 to hit.
16.
Okay, and the goblin, it is a 10. So they both miss you.
They're biting on lizard scales.
It is. It's a tough purchase for their teeth and their scimitars.
Okay, so, now I feel better. Now I can kill them with ease.
Yeah.
So.
With a clear conscience.
With a clear conscience. So I'm going to use my Storm Aura again on the wolf.
Okay.
So Dex DC 12.
All right. Failed.
All right. And he takes 4 points of damage from that.
Okay. All right.
Still not dead?
No. The wolves are much tougher than their goblin counterparts.
I'm gonna. Okay, I'm going to whack the goblin. Just get him out of my way.
Wow.
Here we go. Oh crap! 1. So it'd be 6.
No. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the goblin looks
Swing and a miss.
ready to reciprocate, hopefully with actual contact. Okay.
I'm going to swing at this goblin that's in front of me.
Okay.
I got an 18 to hit
Yes.
and
Very-
6 points of damage.
Okay. This one. Yeah, slices through. He just right in front of you, bleeds out, dying. You may move, Kay, if you wish. That goblin went down quickly to your blade.
What have I got that is in range, or at least that I can get closer to?
You could get to this wolf that's being drugged by the elk. You could get to this goblin next to Gooseneck. Or this goblin next to Corncob.
I'm going to go over to the goblin next to Corncob because Corncob seems to be in a worse shape.
Okay. All right, you've moved over to assist Corncob. All right.
Yes.
Move. And so, Corncob, it's your turn. You sense and see Kay move up behind you, just behind you near the goblin at your back.
I'll shuffle to one side, and I'm going to cast a guiding bolt from my first level. At the wolf.
All right, you shuffle around to try to get distance in between you to be able to cast it.
Until it's safe, right.
Right. And so the goblin that's near Kay looks like it's going to attack you, kind of feints and doesn't. The two that are on the wolf as you move away to cast, the wolf snaps at you, missing as you go back, and the goblin tries to plunge the scimitar down at you as you step away, missing in the air. Go ahead and make your guiding bolt attack.
16.
Yes, that's on the wolf, right?
Attack.
Yes, it
Yes.
strikes. Yep.
And this is for 46. Okay, here we go again.
First time this wolf has been hit, I believe. Yes.
23 points.
Ooh, the wolf yelps, crumples. The goblin falls down on top of it as it's trying to regain its balance. And falls prone to the ground. Not dead, just cannot get up easily after that wolf crumples to the ground underneath his feet. What a shot. Okay. Wow, Corncob, that was a big spell. Fathom, the glow is
It's
off
a
of
big
you.
wolf.
So there's 2 tree stumps to either side of me. Would I be able to shoot at the leader and then run behind one of those?
Yep. Yes, you could.
Are there any enemies beyond the tree stump that Kay was standing next to until recently?
Just this wolf that's attached to
The one attached to the elk?
Yeah, that's the only one over there.
All right, I'll take the chance and go that way so I don't interfere with the
Okay.
fighting that they have going on the other tree stump.
Point at the leader. Which one's the leader?
He's off the view. Even.
Yeah, he's way out
Oh.
there. It's just that Fathom has some incredibly long-ranged attack ability.
Okay.
22 to hit,
Yep.
but sadly only 3 points of damage.
Okay. He is still alive. and cursing you.
Now I
And
must hide.
you slip behind that tree stump. Okay. And it's their turn. You watch that goblin, if you're paying attention at all, sort of say some words, cast something, touch himself, and hide behind the tree.
Ooh.
Oh, sure, stealing my move.
He's learning from the best. Let's see. The wolf, you hear the elk and the wolf sort of duking it out somewhere off in the distance. You're not sure what's going on there. I think I get do I get a save every round, Pugh Joel, if you have me charmed?
Let me look.
While you're looking, I'm going to attack.
If it fails the savings throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Okay.
And the spell lasts an hour.
Okay. No, so
He's
he's
my
just
little friend.
holding his reins right beside you and talking really concerned sounding goblin to you. You're not sure what he's saying, but it sounds really concerned.
I'm going to nod knowingly.
Okay. He knows that you're listening. You're a good listener, Pugh Joel.
I am so concerned.
Friend of hoofed animals and goblins.
That's right. I'm shooting out all my empathy beams right in his face.
A goblin gets up, moves right into your face, Corncob, and slashes at you with their scimitar. That's a 9 to hit. Does poorly. K. One of them strikes at you. That's an 18 to hit you, K.
Okay, that'll hit.
That's 3 points of slashing damage. Gooseneck, one of them misses you as he slashes out with his scimitar. And as he's going high with his scimitar, the wolf dives in low towards your lizard regions. That is a 13 to hit. Does that hit you?
16.
Okay.
16.
Missing.
Ah, my
You
lizard
don't
regions are too
have any
fast.
external regions.
Pugh Joel, it's your turn.
Bobby can
Am
tell
I
you what
within
you have.
80 feet of the boss?
No, but you could, if you did a full move, you could be within 80 feet of the boss.
But do I have line of sight of him? Can I see him? Would I be able to see him?
Well, so see if you look in the lower right of this frame, that's him, just hiding behind the tree
Okay.
there. And this is you right here, Pugh Joel, where this blurry finger is coming down. So
Okay.
if you moved, say, to right here, he's got some cover, but you could see him, just barely.
All right. Then I'm going to put my index finger over my little goblin friend's lips and shush him and run to that position and shoot that son of a gun with my crossbow.
Okay.
Not my
You're
little
going to use
friend.
your
There we
empathy
go.
eyes? You're going to use your empathy
Oh,
eyes?
very good empathy eyes. Good job, Gene.
Yeah. I've got my big Ren and Stimpy style
Pull it
empathy
back
eyes
just
going.
a little bit. Pull it back. There you go. That's great.
That's it. Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
shoot
me.
you.
Perfect, Gene. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to shoot that sucker hiding behind the bush.
Okay.
17.
That's a hit.
And 7 points. 7 points of crossbow damage.
Okay. Let's see here. He drops to the ground with a crossbow bolt in his chest.
Have some of that, sucker.
Thump.
Say that again.
Mighty and indomitable Pugh dropped him.
Gooseneck, it's your turn.
All right. So I have a question because this storm aura, it says it lasts for, well, it says it, my rage lasts for 10 rounds.
Okay.
Is that is that 10 rounds, or is that
10 rounds is 1 minute, which
Right.
is it's 10 rounds of combat, so 10 turns, 10 cycles of your turn. Yeah.
okay? So
Yeah.
I've
And
got
we're on the 4th turn right now.
right. Okay, so I'm going to use my Storm Aura again on the wolf. DC
Okay.
Dex 12 or Dex DC 12.
I saved. The wolf saved.
Okay, so half damage. So half of 1 point. Does he take a point, or does he not take anything?
He takes 1. He always takes 1.
Okay. And I'm gonna whack the wolf. Let's kill this guy.
Okay.
16. That it?
It does. Yes, it does.
So 7 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. This is not a superly damaged wolf, if my notes are correct here, but that still hurts him. All right. And you have a goblin next to you too. That storm aura is everybody around you, isn't it?
It's one creature of your choice in your
okay.
aura.
Okay. Kay, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to swing my rapier at that goblin that's in front of me.
All right.
And miss. I got a 12 to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah. Flashes it away with his shield. It's sloppy, but effective. Corncob, it is your turn. You have one goblin up in your face, and there is a wolf to your left that Gooseneck is dealing with. If you want to step in and deal with that too, it's up to you.
I think I'm going to go after the goblin instead with a shillelagh.
Okay.
Because that's the damaged wolf, right?
At this point, it is the only remaining wolf on the board that's damaged and not in friendly
That's
control.
the one that I damaged last time with the spell. Just so I'm
Yes.
clear on that.
Yep.
Okay. Then I will go for the goblin
Okay.
with a 13.
Oh wait, no, the one you damaged last time with the spell is dead. He died.
Oh, he died. Okay,
Yeah.
well then I'm definitely going for the goblin.
Okay.
Well, now wait a minute. Let me think. So the dying one is dead, and the other one is still alive. Has he been hurt?
Gooseneck has hurt the other wolf, if that's what you mean. Yes.
I think I'll still go with the goblin. So I hit the goblin with my shillelagh.
Okay.
Or with my quarterstaff. Sorry. D6 plus 2. 4 plus 2 is 6 points on the goblin.
Oh, okay. That goblin also is the one that fell off the wolf. He just sort of plops down to the ground, unconscious, probably dead.
And I will. Do I still have some movement after this?
Yes, you do.
I'll move to close with the wolf to get a better angle on that wolf.
All right, there you go. You're right at his haunches, flank, ass. Depends on what you want to say.
Whack
Blank
that
ass,
wolf
it doesn't
ass,
really
Jason.
matter.
Whack that wolf ass.
Wherever it takes. I don't care.
Yep. Fathom, it's your
There's no
turn.
fair fighting. There's no fair fighting. The Marquis of
Would I be able
Queensberry.
to blast the wolf without endangering people, or are there too many things in there?
You mean the one in between Gooseneck and Corncob? I assume you could
Yeah.
hit him. He's got a little bit of cover from Gooseneck, but you could still hit him. It's just a little harder to hit.
But the goblin's probably easier to shoot.
Yeah, the
There's a
goblin.
to the
The
side there.
goblin
Yeah.
to.
I'll go for the goblin then.
Okay.
13.
It does not hit the
Hit.
goblin.
Is that hit? Okay. Well, that's very
Right
important.
over the goblin's head.
These are the most resistant little critters I've ever come across.
Goblin. They have to make their way in this snowy, harsh realm of the mountains.
Sure.
Okay.
It's the dice. It's the dice.
It's the
Dice favor the goblins.
Ron left.
Kay.
You're not Not seeing him anymore.
This goblin
You don't know he
attacks
left.
you. That's a 17 to hit,
Okay.
and that is 5 points of slashing damage. Gooseneck, this goblin strikes at you. That's a 19 to hit for 4 points of slashing damage, and the wolf lunges forward to bite you as well. That's a 11 to hit.
Lord.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Misses.
Okay.
Gets a mouthful of scales.
You hear the elk in the distance sort of scream as you feel like this wolf might have gotten the better of it, and then you hear a yelp or two from that wolf. So you're not sure what's going on exactly, but it's not pleasant for either of them. Pugil, it's your turn.
That's Wild Kingdom shit. We don't need to worry about that.
Kill your friend, usual. Kill your
No,
friend.
I am not killing my friend. I'm going to leave that up to you. Is there anybody other than my friend I could shoot with my crossbow?
Absolutely. There's a goblin right in front of Kay that you have a straight shot to. You can see right there between Kay and the tree.
All right, I'm going to shoot Kay's goblin.
All right.
Not with a 9.
No, not with a 9.
I rolled a stinking 6 for Pete's sake.
Kay,
Oh,
well,
a
that's all right.
A fletch crossbow
You got
bolt
that.
goes right in between you and the goblin.
You got the last guy pretty dead to rights, so.
Yeah.
Gooseneck, it's your turn.
Okay, Storm Aura on the goblin.
Okay.
DC Dex 12.
Failed.
Haha. All right. 5 points of damage.
Oh, this goblin goes just falls back dead.
All right. And
Good.
whackety whack on that wolf.
All right. Whackety whack.
9.
That does not strike the wolf. Kay, it's your turn.
I am swinging at the goblin again.
All right.
Got a 19
Hits.
and 11 points of damage.
And the goblin goes down under your blade. Ooh. Okay. Corncob. There's just the wolf in front of you.
There's just the wolf in front of me. All
Well,
right.
I mean,
I'm gonna-
other than Pugil's
No, that's
friends.
absolutely fine. I'm not going to mess with anything.
Okay.
I'm going to whack him with my quarterstaff. 12 plus 2, 4, 12. That's 18. 18 to hit.
That's a solid hit.
And 5 points of damage.
That's all that wolf had left in him. He goes down. Yep. And is
Poor thing.
out.
I'm
We'll make a
making
nice cape.
something out of you, you stupid wolf.
Yeah. You take the bones, I'll take the fur.
And now the sort of the silence of the land runs back up. A little bit of
Well-
wind.
Isn't Bobby's friend still there?
Oh yeah, Pugil's friend
the
is still
wolf?
there, wondering what to do.
I'm going to make gestures, run away, run away.
Okay, he reins his wolf around. The wolf is confused, but he's no longer, and they both take
Now
off.
back shoot him. Now back shoot him.
Not me.
I'll give everybody an
Let him go.
opportunity if you want to strike him as he's running away.
I
Not
can't
Bobby.
reach him.
Gene,
I don't have any long range weapons.
Corncob said he can't reach him. Rhonda,
I'll let him go.
Jen.
I'm watching him though.
Oh.
He looks like he's turning around.
I hope he doesn't have recruits. I hope he doesn't have
That's what I'm
friends.
worried about.
I'm
He
not going to
won't come
shoot at him.
back. He's my friend.
Okay. He makes it away.
For an hour.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just because you convince them to be your friend doesn't mean you have to stay their friend.
he did still see
We have to have
all.
You have to have a talk about your tactics here.
He did still see all of his fellow goblins and wolves slain, so he's got a good idea that maybe he shouldn't come back.
Bit
Yeah,
off
but
a
if he
little
goes
more
back
than
to
they
the
can chew.
hive or the goblin hive or whatever they live in,
Yeah,
collective,
so
whatever it is.
welcome to the dangers of being out away from civilization. That's your first goblin tribe hiding out here in the mountains.
Let's search the goblin bodies. Do we find anything?
Well,
I
that's
need to have a little lie down. I don't feel very well.
Yeah,
Me
we need to
too.
eat
I
How
am
a
many
little
beat
bit.
people
up.
are? Wait, how many people are injured?
Me.
I think
I know about
everybody.
Injured. All right. Why don't I do
Yeah.
a
I have
mass
2 hit
heal?
points
Because
left.
I assume we're going to be. I assume we're going to be resting after this, right? Some point.
I would like to rest.
Yeah, it's up
Sure.
to you.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
going to get everybody get within 30 feet of me that's injured.
Okay, we'll all circle around
Okay.
Okay, and
Corn cob.
2d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier. Let's see. I guess we'll just do the one roll, huh? 4 and 7, 11 plus 3. So everybody take 14 points back.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
Nice.
And we had less than 6, so I'll include myself in that.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you all feel a lot more relieved after Corncob does whatever it is Corncob does. And you're on the mountain. You have some wolves and furs, and you begin to search through the goblins. I need investigation checks for that.
Well, we're doing like we don't see the elk and the wolf anywhere, do we?
They ran off quite a distance. If you want to go track that way, you could track them down and find out what happened.
Let's deal with the
If
carcasses
he's fine,
first.
he'll come back. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's deal with the carcasses first.
Okay.
Well, I rolled another stinking 1.
I rolled a 9.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
I didn't suck this
I got a
time.
7.
19.
Who? All right. So Bobby rolled a 1. Gene, what'd you roll?
9.
9. Okay. Jason, what'd you roll?
7.
All right. 7. Rhonda,
19.
19.
Hey,
and,
Walker rolled a 20.
and Jen,
12.
12. Okay. So Rhonda and Jen are your saving graces. Fathom and Kay, as you're searching through things, you do find some interesting bits and bobs, you could say. In fact, I would like, as you go through, you also reel in that sort of lead goblin there. Rhonda, please roll a percentile dice. Actually, Jen, you duplicate whatever I'm asking of Rhonda, because we'll get to you next.
45.
45. All right. So you found, as you're going through, this goblin, or amongst all the goblins, you found some sort of trinkets that would be almost considered art-like objects. They have a taste for taking from perhaps caravans or pilgrims, but a lot of these are like religious idols that could sell back to places. You find 4 in particular that you think are worth about 25 gold each in statues and bits of things that you might that might be worshipped by different deity followers.
Just some rich goblins.
Well, I don't know how useful it was to them. It wasn't coined directly.
Clearly, they didn't bring luck.
Kay, what was your percentile dice roll?
13.
13. So as you're going through, you actually come across a pouch that's got a potion in it. And as you look at it, it looks like a potion of healing that these goblins had on them.
All right.
Also, as you're digging through various pouches on them. And it seemed like the leader goblin is the important point here, was hoarding most of the valuable items. Wow, okay. But that seems unrealistic. Apparently you ran across them. Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. Pizza Dungeon Dice. I'm going to do this randomly.
Cut both ways.
To make, yeah, that's right. It works both ways. You find that what you actually interested in doing was digging a hole under this old sort of one of those tree stumps that was popping up. And you can see they were stuffing sort of bags into it. And in the bags they were stuffing into it, you find yeah, this is
Drum roll, please.
well, 2,700 copper.
Lord.
They were
Goblin.
making a deposit, huh?
That's 27 gold for people who can do math.
2,700.
That's still a lot of. That's still a lot for a goblin.
To them, it was a treasure hoard, though. Okay.
You found $50 all in
27
candy.
gold.
Wow.
Are you guys so jaded that 27 gold doesn't impress you?
Hey,
Man, you
Yeah,
know
no,
it's
I'll
just
take
scary
it.
sometimes.
Okay, lunch is on corn cob.
Literally.
You
Scrape
find
some off. You can have whatever you want.
1,100 silver pieces.
Wow.
How much gold is that?
And 80 gold pieces.
Ha ha!
right.
Ooh. We can buy the
Let's-
best ropes now.
I'm all for
That's quite a bit
dumping
of
the rest of the
dough,
mission.
kid.
And let's just hunt goblins from now on.
Yeah, along with what that goblin had on him, it's a lot of weight. Basically, every 50 coins is a pound. So I'll let you do the math.
Wow.
Wow.
So the copper may
Put it
not
on the
be
lizard, man.
too valuable to you, but
Man,
So we might have to leave the copper.
well, it's up to you. I think
we
you
can
could
bury it in the same hole.
you could probably.
If only we still had our elk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know you got eaten.
Or even a couple of goats. Or even an elf. If we had an elf.
An elf. Some abs.
Yeah.
Some spare
If
abs.
only. Yeah. Make the lizard
Well,
man
actually, we
carry the
could just-
copper.
I'm
Let's just load up
carrying
the gold or
2.5
the copper on
pounds
the.
right now, so I'll carry whatever I can. Tell me how much you want me to
Let's-
carry.
We could bury the. I say we bury the copper and then leave. You know, there might be some goblin children that were taking their food right out of their mouth.
Hey,
So we're
sucks to
going to
be
leave the
them.
copper.
I think why not bring it? Let's just carry whatever we can carry.
Says
we
the
need to-
guy, oh, that's only 25 gold.
All right, dadgummit.
We
I'll
could-
carry the
we could
copper.
split it up. We could split it up. Let's just split it up. That's fine. Share the burden.
You said every 50 coins is a pound, Frank?
Yeah, so that's 54 pounds worth of copper. I'll carry
That's a
it.
lot of copper. Don't you weigh like 54 pounds?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'll martyr myself for you penny pinching no goods.
We-
Okay,
We
now
could
that's a
easily
figure we need
split
to
it all
see.
up. We could easily split it all up and each take a bit of it. I don't think that's going to burden us.
Usual carrying 54 pounds
All
of
right,
copper.
Kay will tell us later what that's divided by the number
Yep.
of people we have, including
Because it's-
Abran.
You're gonna have to figure that out.
Crunches.
However, that is
we don't
where
want the gnome encumbered.
we can safely get. If you rest here, you will safely be able to get your long rest for the evening. And that's where we'll have to
Okay.
end our adventure tonight after the goblins, while trying to pass. Well, trying to
So
go
if
through.
should we mark the long rest,
Well, at least we
off
killed
now or wait
something.
until next time?
You can mark it off.
Oh, good.
You've cleared
Fantastic.
the area.
Woo.
Wow! Congratulations, everyone, including you,
Yeah.
D20. Natural 20.
Mr. Natural.
Mr.
going
Natural.
this evening.
I was gonna have a.
Natural.
I had planned a lot of combat so that Michael would be happy. Next adventure, we're just
I
doing
know.
some chatting.
We just had Michael and Ron in the
And
same
make sure
party.
you rub that in next time.
Oh,
Salt the
if he
wound.
doesn't, I will.
Oh,
We had the best combat. 2 weeks ago was the greatest combat, you mountain
And now
trekking
we're
Killed
just
a whole
going to
tree
talk
hugging
and
loser.
talk and talk.
Mhm.
Wolves.
You should
And...
have stayed out in your little pup tent.
I know.
Oh,
130, 140 goblins, 65 wolves,
That's right.
millions
And-
in gold.
Oh, wait. Let's make Abran carry the stinking copper.
Well, that's what I said. Just
Oh, I missed
saddle him
that.
up.
Yeah, here.
Well,
Why he's been doing all those crunches.
yeah, that's what he's. Well,
Strap him up with those greasy goblin horde bags.
yeah, they were
There's an image.
burying them under the stump, so they're there to carry him in.
I have an elk question.
Yes.
There were 2 elk. One of what?
Oh, boy. Nothing. I'm just anxious to hear the question.
You people are hate-filled. There were 2 elk.
Yes.
One was eaten by the wolves, ostensibly, but the second one had gone on ahead of us, right?
Yes. However, when that comes to mind and you think back through the sounds you heard, it's entirely possible that the one elk was not eaten by the wolves so much as the other one came to its aid and finished stomping off the wolf that was attached to it. But they likely then
Okay.
both limped off to a safe place.
Okay.
To an elk's
So,
lodge.
all right.
She's clearly not hanging out with us. Hanging
Right.
out with us is not a safe
You
place.
are not a safe
Uh,
place.
Yeah.
So my little
Mark the elk.
fantasy of tracking the second elf through the pass would not be feasible.
Probably not. But you do still have
Now
the
we're going
map.
to have to.
Okay.
You also know that by here in this area, along with I didn't mention this because it's usually not considered important, but there's also some food, I don't know if you'd enjoy it, that the goblins were stashing around the area, and a nice pond you can just drink out of. It's very clear too to fill up. So it's a nice place in general.
One of us
I say
is
we
a
just
lizard.
wait for
You
the
can't
next-
be that picky.
Goblin food.
I
I'll
think
eat it.
We camp
Yeah.
here and wait for the next goblins to show up.
Maybe. So for now, unless there are any, as long as I've answered everybody's questions, that's going to be it for this evening. And I'm glad we got back into it. This was combat heavy, and I like it. We're going through the natures, the wilds, until we get to towns again. So we'll see how that goes for everybody as they go from a safe camp this time to through the higher part of the passes in more dangerous areas, though possibly not the highest
Oh,
part
good.
yet.
Great. That's fantastic.
This
I
is-
can't
This
wait.
is as much danger as I needed. I don't.
Yeah.
And that'll be next time, 2 weeks, right here, 6:00 p.m. Central Daylight Time on Reaper
So
Miniatures.
tune in to see what Pugh is going to ride next time.
That's right. Might be Abram. I'm not sure.
Hey.
That's
He's got shoulders of steel.
I think we can. Let's just keep him off Abram for a little while. He's still Proctor's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's not good. We got to get him disinfected from the mushroom queen.
She's
Yeah.
been nothing but kind to you.
He might have a fungal infection.
Yeah, he might have something nasty.
He's just exercising.
Exercising. Is that what we call it in the 21st century?
It is.
Exercising.
Maybe.
Exorcising.
So I
It's
have
just
been
cardio.
I have been the DM for this evening. My name is Frank. I am DMing on Nightheart Gaming tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Time. And I have had some fun tonight. Thank you. I'll let all the players say whatever they want to say after I say thank you one more time to Sirenscape for our background and ambient music during that. And thank you. Oh, I heard myself. And thank you to Reaper Miniatures for allowing me to do this. Bobby.
I want to say thanks, Frank. This has been super fun. And I also would like to know where to register a formal complaint. I rolled one double-digit number all night long. Ridiculous.
Welcome
yeah.
to my
Pizza Dungeon Dice failed.
Pizza Dungeon Dice at reaperminiatures.com, care of Ron Hawkins. Yeah.
We all
I'm
just gotta
registering a
shift our
formal
dice around.
complaint.
Everybody pick a partner and mail them your dice.
But it's testimony to the quality of the good fun because I rolled really poorly and had a great time. So.
That's always good. It is. Gene.
Well, I'd like to thank you, Frank, and thank Anne and Justin for having a great time. And I'm glad I didn't get killed. I actually did some killing this time.
You met your goal.
Yeah.
I met my goal.
You achieved your goal.
So, yeah. So I had a great time. Thank you very much.
Jason.
I had a great time, Frank. Thanks to you and Ann and Justin for setting this up, and Reaper for allowing us to play in this great place. Thanks, Bobby, for making all those damn goblins. It's always nice. I had a great time. It's always a fun time. Everybody just stay safe. This is fantastic. We want to see you back in 2 weeks.
Rhonda.
Yes, thank you, Frank and Ann, for fabulous tea. It was very scenic. I liked it. And I had a great time. And I don't know. I just got sent by Ron a bunch of goblins to make that I think Bobby made. I don't know how I feel about that. Guess I got to do what I got to do.
That's
You got to do what you got to do.
Okay. Jen.
Thank you for running. Thank you for those who were doing all the technical stuff. Had a great time. If you want to see write-ups of previous episodes, if you Google Reaper Errant, Kay's journal, you can find those. I don't honestly know how interesting they would be, but they're there if you want to look at
They're
them.
wonderful.
They are awesome.
They're wonderful.
They're
Listen
super
to her. They're
interesting.
amazing.
Read 'em.
Yes,
They're worth reading.
I'm looking for the link now because
very much.
here we go. I'm gonna link this right here. Yeah, is this all of them? This is just, yeah, this is all of them. Okay, let me link this because this is too cool. And thank you for doing it. I look forward to these journal entries all the time. And I apologize. I forgot to thank Justin, who's behind the scenes doing some camera switching, and Anne, who is doing the technical direction from behind the computer. Yeah, and thank you all to the players. I had a great time. I believe we're gonna raid somebody. Justin, you are the person in charge of that.
Yes, actually. I believe, since I've not seen him live before, I'm going to be raiding Josh and Holly. They're doing a duo stream tonight. Also, I wanted to say thank you, Ann, for picking up the slack where I left off tonight, because I was busy with some other show stuff, and Ann seamlessly takes over when that happens. So thank you again, Ann.
Thank you.
And outside of that, thank you again to all the players who are willing to do this on Friday night. Thank you, Frank and Ann, for your time. And the story is fantastic. I love it. Yes, thank you all the viewers, too.
Yes. We'd just be talking to thin air without you.
That's right.
Except for you, Trash. We're not thanking you. Specifically because he was going to make a ghost emote of me. So just because of that. But thank you guys very much, and I'll go ahead and get the raid started here.
All right.
And you guys have a great rest of your night.
Excellent. Join us for this raid.
Great. Not Josh. Gene
Gene.
is putting up a picture.
It's beautiful.
It's a gnome face. It's not what you think.
Pughol's, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Pughol's sad eyes. His empathy
Yes.
rays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't murder me.
Oh no, I'm a
On that note, I'm going to send them out. Thank
Good
you
night,
guys very
everyone.
much. Good night.
Good night.
Good fun.
All right, and you.